Hi guys, I'm here today with a video that I've kind of made up myself and kind of stolen. I saw a post on social media that was like all these different questions about Disney, and it was called the Disney controversy like tag thing. But I tried to look up on YouTube to see if anyone's actually made it into a video, and I didn't see anyone who had, so maybe I'm starting this as a video, and if you want to do it then go ahead and take the questions and do it yourself. So yeah, Disney controversy tag. I'm just going to go through each question, and I'm going to tell you before we even get to it, I do have some controversial opinions about Disney. I actually kind of be quite upsetting to some people with my views on certain films, and I don't mean to be. It's just that obviously I like some films more than others. I've decided to stick with just the Disney classics on this list. I've just spoke about them, and there's some that I haven't even, they don't exist. They're not a Disney classic. They don't exist. So I'm not even going to mention those ones. I'm only going to mention the ones I actually accept as a Disney classic. So you've been warned. And also, I just want to say that I don't hate, I don't hate some of the movies that I'm going to bash. Right, let's just get cracking and you'll understand. So the first question is, which one is your favourite movie? And like I said, I've stuck to the Disney classics, but you can do Pixar's and live action films and things. But so Hunchback of Notre Dame is my favourite Disney movie. That's probably controversial enough already. No one seems to like it. Like, I'll tell people I like Disney films, I'm like, oh, what's your favourite one? And I'll be like, Hunchback of Notre Dame, and they're like, oh. And I'm like, yeah, it's amazing. It's a beautiful story, and I absolutely adore it. So controversial enough, here's the one that we're gonna get. The wording that was used in this post was despised, most despised movie, but I guess it's just most disliked movie, because I don't think I despise any Disney movies, though this one is probably the closest one. It's the only one out of the Disney classics that I accept Disney classics, and by that I mean like the run that's like Meet the Robinsons, Bolt and G-Force. They don't exist. But Tangled, I don't like it. I went to the cinema to see it. I was so excited. I was like, yes, I'm gonna get a new Disney film, and it doesn't look like it's just this, the same stuff they've splashed out like Chicken Little. And then I was just like, I don't really like it. It felt like it was trying too hard to be like a Shrek style movie, like where it was taking the mick out of its own story instead of just telling it in a more like funny and charming way. And I just didn't like it. I didn't like Tangled, so yeah. Sorry. Next question is, who is your favourite character? And of course, we all know mine is the Beast. I adore him. I hate it when he becomes Prince Adam at the end. It upsets me. I'm like, no, he was so wonderful as the Beast. And I find him so endearing, and I have a bit of an obsession with him. My most despised character, now despised is the right word here, because I hate her, and that is Marie from the Aristocats. Despise her is so true. She spends the entire film just going, Mama! And telling on her brothers, and like, oh, I'm a lady. Shut up, you stupid little child. I hate her. I absolutely hate her. I watched it not too long ago, and I just sat there raging like, oh, your brothers have got so much personality and you're awful. So yeah, I hate Marie, absolutely hate her. I don't understand why she's like a bit of a Disney icon. Like, there's a lot of merchandise of her. Don't get it. Next one is the most overrated Disney movie. And I've wrote 3 down. Obviously Tangled, people have Tangled, and I don't like it, but we're going to go over that. We're going to talk about ones I actually liked, but that I don't like to the extent that everyone else in the world likes. So, obvious choice, Frozen. I saw that in the cinema, and I own it on DVD, and I've enjoyed the few times I've watched it. But it's nowhere near the best Disney movie. Like, it's not even in my top 10. And it's starting to grate on me now, because people are so obsessed with it. I'm starting to be like, no, you're putting me off Frozen. I liked it. So Frozen, and even more controversial, The Lion King. I like The Lion King. I've seen The Lion King, I've watched it quite a few times. I have the box set of all 3 movies. But I just don't think it's in, again, I don't think it's in the top 10. There's many a Disney film that I really like that's not in my top 10. But yeah, just, it's good. It's not the best. That's how I feel about The Lion King. The next one is the most underrated movie. And of course, I'm going to say Hunchback of Notre Dame here, but I'm also going to say The Princess and the Frog here. People seem to have brushed The Princess and the Frog aside and been like, oh my god, Tangled's like the greatest modern princess. Are we missing something here, guys? The Princess and the Frog was amazing. The songs, the characters, the fact it's actually animated properly. Yeah, I do have a big deal about that. I don't like the fact that Disney have taken on the Pixar animation style. I miss the old style. But yeah, Hunchback of Notre Dame, people just don't like it, and it's considered a flop within the Renaissance. And people, I heard someone say it has a bad soundtrack. The Hunchback of Notre Dame has the best soundtrack. I will not have anyone talking smack about that film. I love it. Quasimodo, such an endearing character again. He's got that Beast factor. He's just not quite as good as the Beast. He's probably my second favourite character. So then, overrated character. And there's not really, other than like Marie, but I'm not going with her. There's like the Frozen characters. The fact that everything's got to have Olaf splashed on it now, or Elsa. And I'm just like, not bothered. So obviously, you know, I'm going to say Olaf. And for underrated character, I've gone with, again, so many of these answers are going to be similar, is Princess Tiana, and basically the entire cast of that film, because it's got fantastic characters throughout, the whole cast, and again Quasimodo and the entire cast of Hunchback as well. Like, they're just, it seems like no one really loves either of those films, and those characters just get so like pushed aside, but they're so good, and they need that recognition. The next question is the funniest moment, and for this I have gone with the most recent Disney classic, and that is Big Hero 6 and just Baymax. I was laughing so much in the cinema. Just when he's deflating and he's running out of batteries and he's just so clueless to the world. I love Baymax, and he made me laugh so much, so I'm picking him. He's the funniest. If it's not that, it's Mulan's grandma saying, "Do you want to stay forever?" Saddest moment in Disney movie, I actually picked when Stitch runs away from Lilo, because of the Ugly Duckling story. Spoiler, sorry. But it upsets me. I love Lilo and Stitch, and I get so upset when he's like, "No, don't go, you two are meant to be together." But not in that way. We're meant to be best friends. So yeah, that favourite song is again from a film I've already mentioned enough times, but my favourite Disney song of all time is God Help the Outcasts from Hunchback of Notre Dame. It's just such a beautiful song about accepting people who are different, and, you know, just hoping that everyone can, you know, come together and get along and have better luck. And it's just really beautiful, and it's just such a touching ballad in such a perfect moment of the film. I just love it. The despised, again, but least favourite song, I've kind of copped out of this one a bit, because like there isn't really any songs that I think, oh my god, I can't stand it, apart from anything from Mary Poppins. I hate Mary Poppins, but that's live action. High School Musical, it's live action. So like I could only think of things like that, so I just picked the Elvis soundtrack from Lilo and Stitch, because I don't like Elvis, I'm not a fan, and he is used in the soundtrack of that film, so that's my best like non-white Disney classic songs. Favourite princess, of course it's Tiana. I love Tiana. you know, Princess and the Frog, again, we're back here. But I love her. She's such a hard-working person and she just wants to do what's right and she tries so hard. And also that singing voice, girl can sing. Like I love her. I just love Tiana, and I just think she's so much prettier than the rest as well. I just really like her. Despised. I don't know if despised is quite the word, but you know, least favourite princess. And this one's going to be a bit controversial. Is Ariel. Vicky, why didn't you go for Rapunzel after you talked about Tangled? Because no, I have a thing against Ariel, but not her film. I like The Little Mermaid, but it's kind of more developed into Sebastian the movie. Like, I like all Sebastian, I like Scuttle and Flounder, and I just think she's such an idiot. Like, I think she's such a bad role model, and I hate the fact that a lot of girls pick her as their favourite Disney princess, and her story is literally saw a man, changed my entire life, bagged man. Like, I don't know why. I can't side with Ariel. And I mean, people might say, yeah, but look at Cinderella, she saw that man, but they spent an entire night talking to each other. Like, Ariel sings one song at Eric and decides he's the one. I don't know. I'm not a fan. And the last two questions are my favourite villain, which is obvious, it's Maleficent. And I don't mean the Angelina Jolie one. No. We forget that film ever happened. I mean, Sleeping Beauty, I'm a bitch because I want to be a bitch. Maleficent. I love her. She just doesn't care about anyone. She is the queen in her eyes. And she is just going to take over, do what she wants, get rid of that princess. And I love her for it. So, Maleficent. Also, she's green. Yeah, we've had Maleficent rant on another video. And then the last question is most despised villain, and this one is a despise, and it's quite a weird one because it's not really like a villain, but I am choosing Aunt Sarah from Lady and the Tramp. Lady is doing nothing wrong. She is a nice dog and she just wants to protect her family and she just behaves herself all the time, and you go and ruin everything for her. And I don't like her. She is definitely the villain of that film. Not the dog catcher, not them Siamese cats, that aunt for being neglectant to the dog and thinking that she's going to hurt the baby. So yeah, that's the Disney controversy tag. If you want to do this, go ahead. Hopefully you won't get as annoyed as I do about some of these categories, Marie especially. So yeah, thanks for watching and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.